The New Deal effectively replaces the border down the Irish Sea. What it really means is that goods that are coming from the UK into the north won't be subject to any checks if they're going to be sold in the 6 counties. However, if those goods are going to be sold in the Republic, there will be checks as they travel from the UK to the north. The agreement contains an arrangement which allows the UK government veto the introduction of new EU rules to Northern Ireland. That's called the Stormont Brake. It can only be triggered if 30 members of the Stormont Assembly from 2 parties or more come together to sign a petition. But there are conditions. It can only be used as a last resort if the new law would have a significant impact specific to everyday life and if the new rules are damaging. If there is a dispute between the EU and the UK regarding this veto, that would go to independent arbitration under international law.
The Stormont Brake is there. It's there in many ways to counterbalance the consent mechanism that is already in the protocol. The protocol can only be disapplied in full by a vote of the Assembly. The Stormont Brake tries to counterbalance that by having a mechanism whereby 30 members of the Assembly from 2 parties can red flag an issue.
It does look as though a positive outcome has been achieved for all of Ireland, for our people, for our peace, for our stability, for our economic success.
No international agreement is complete without its caveats, and yesterday's deal has lots of those. One of them is that if a rule from the EU is not implemented in the north, it would result in a divergence between the 6 counties and the Republic of Ireland. Under the agreement, the EU says it reserves the right to take action if there is going to be that kind of situation, and that could present a major headache for the government here. David Murphy, RT News, Government Buildings.